Good morning. Today I will share a personal experience with the diverse audience of students and parents. I have taken into account their language, age, and family situation to prepare a relevant and engaging speech. I will draw on common themes to connect my story to their varied needs of my audience. My name is Daniel. I am 30, almost 36 years old. I originally come from Cameroon and I've been in USA for 3 years now. Yeah. So after listening to my speech, the audience will understand the importance of having dreams, goals to achieve, and the importance of determination. Returning to school at my age in a new country with my family situation was a challenge. Physically, mentally, and even psychologically, I had to deal with all that and believe in me despite all the stuff of my family situation, all the works around it. So my adventure started in Texas. I landed here more than 1 year ago with a whole family, a husband, one son, and a newborn. So when we came here, we were alone. That's the word. We didn't know anybody in Texas or even in the USA. We didn't know everything. I didn't know anybody because all of our family was in Africa till now. So I had to figure out what to do, how to continue. So with all of that, I began to do some research through internet, even taking the bus with my newborn, going to the college, to some college around me, taking information. So I finally chose to go back to school, register myself into a software program to get an associate degree at least. So that's how everything began. So I had to deal with solitude, loneliness. Initially, I'm a person who loves to stay at home. I'm not used to go out doing party or everything like that. Even when I was younger, so it's just me. I'm like that. So being alone in in an environment that you know is a thing, but being alone is a whole in a whole new country like USA. It's a real challenge because you don't have any choice. You have to be with you 24 hours 7. So when I registered myself to school, I started my journey with a newborn. Newborn doesn't have time to sleep, to be awake, so I had to deal with that. Especially I studied in at night. I'm a night shift girl, so every night, like at between 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. sorry, and 3 a.m. I try to study as much as I can, trying to accommodate with the new language because English is not my first language. I'm used to French. So trying to accommodate with the new language, it's another it's another challenge. But we keep on that. So I schedule my time like that. Caring for kids all day long and trying to stay focused, trying to study pretty all night long. So it's hard. It's just because I know since I was in Africa when I was younger, I know education is the key. We have to improve our knowledge. It depends on what everybody is searching in this life, but what I know is that when you keep educating yourself, you improving your knowledge, you can dream about a better future, you can dream about a better job, or even even if you don't want to work for somebody, I don't know, but you have keys in your hand. When you're educated, you have keys in your hand, you can do everything. So that's why I choose to return to school. I choose to start a whole new life. And yeah, I was struggling like that between day shift and night shift. So yeah. So next to that, I struggle with communication. I'm not a social person. I'm not used to I'm not used to create interaction with other people. So it's a very full task for me. And I'm trying because especially in this new country, I try to have a kind of social life. I have I had social in social media. I have some account, but I'm not posting like other people every day or but since few times I'm trying because I know I have to have a certain social life, and I'm struggling with that. So communication is another challenge for me. I like too much to be alone, to just do my things. But I I know interaction, face to face interaction is the best. I know that. We all know that, I think, because you can feel the energy, you can feel the other person. But social media, I can say it's a kind of help for people like me who are uncomfortable with interacting face to face with other people. So I can say it's another challenge for me. So I it's not easy, but I want to say that life is not easy. Life is not easy. We have to be focused. We have to have a goal, have to how to know to achieve this goal and keep on track. When you know that if I do one thing or another, I will be able to gain a better things tomorrow. You have to keep on track. I sometimes I heard younger people complaining about this, their life, themselves, and even if they don't have fun. not family if they don't have kids. Sometimes I smile because you are younger, you have time, you have all your time, you can do everything. So just be focused. It's not easy to have a night shift and day shift, but it's because I strongly believe that this way is the best to aspire to a better future. That's why I keep trying and trying and trying. So social media shows me that the world is moving, the world is living, the world is going on. So it's a it's a good adventure, it's a good discover for me. I know social media was there, but I was not like, going and looking for another person, try to try to comment. So that's good with social media. I pretty like that part. And yeah, so we have to be we have to be determined. When you have to, some people have to accept suffering for a while to be able to smile the whole rest of their life. That's my stronger belief, that I have to take this road. I have to suffer the way I'm suffering right now, because I know that at the end of the road there is light. There is light. There will be a great light for me, for my life, for my children's life, my family life. That's why I keep struggling, because I know I am I just focus on one thing, on that things. So yeah, in short, despite of all this situation, his solitary nature was not in my favor. The the loss of my mom a few months ago break a part of my world. I know I'm dead. I know, like, a part of my heart is dead with her. But I was constantly telling myself, Daniel, what will mom says to you if she was still there? She will say, keep focus. I know she will say that. So instead of all the pain and cries, this sentence keep coming back in my mind like a flashlight. She will say, keep focus, do your things. Even even if I'm not there, I lives in you. So just believe and keep on track. And this belief maintains me. So, and I know at this time I was pregnant for my third son. It was I was going through hell, but I just keep focusing on that. I just keep focusing on that. My future depends on this suffering right now. So when the dream of a better future requires an inevitable path, the objective is known and the goal is set. So I remain strongly certain that when we have determination, when we have goals to achieve, when we keep focusing on something, we can do everything. We can pass through hell and still see light at the end of the road. So, thank you.